Well, good afternoon to you. It's Sunday. I'm not allowed to make a lot of noise on a Sunday. It's raining. Can't do anything outdoors. So, what shall we do? Well, we can stand and watch this go round and round and round and round and round. Struggling a little bit at times because some of the track needs cleaning. And this is good, but we could be doing some scenic work, couldn't we? And of course, when new locomotives foul, they have to be rescued. By old locomotives. Now, okay, this one, what I discovered with it, the reason it doesn't work, when I got it, it simply didn't have a motor in it. But worse than that, the drive bits and pieces had all become gummy and stuck and basically didn't revolve. So that is just now an empty shell. But you know, this is a toy train set, so why not? Now what this was supposed to be was an SNCF class, what's that, a BB92 or 9201. And this one, I can't work out who made it. It looks like it's UF, but I could be wrong about that. And you might say, well, since this body isn't broken, why not put this body on the other one, which is also supposed to be an SNCF BB920, whatever it is, because they're different sizes. So I wonder which one's the better model. Well, look at that for scenic work. The experimental tree. Yeah, it's pretty awful really, isn't it? But that's why you don't throw away old telephone wires. That's telephone wire, solder, glue, sawdust, paint. I think I need to study trees a bit more though, don't you? One of the things I mentioned earlier was I was looking at the length of that alleged model and this alleged model, and I did the research and measured the real thing, and I divided it by 87 and multiplied it by 10, 100, whatever, to get the right scale length. That one is a lot too short for what it's supposed to be. Yeah, okay, I guess I understand that with model railways, because, you know, with the model railway you haven't got space for things to be how they should be. This one is almost the right length, and that one is pretty much the right length. this particular one, the engines on these were too noisy and polluting, so they weren't allowed into Switzerland. You know, it's a sort of fascinating business trying to learn about French locomotives and trains. You know, all my life I grew up thinking about English ones or British ones. Well, of course, Britain wasn't the only country that built railways. I understand even America made some. Well, yes, just to upset the French viewers, let's run some British motive power. A Class 47. I managed to scrounge a ride in one of those, and it was a sort of comical situation. The train had been brought to a stand on a red light, and I spoke to the driver and I asked him, you know, like a schoolboy does, could I have a ride in his engine? And he said yes, and we went all the way from Pitsea down to Southend Central. And you might say that was nice of him, taking a schoolboy. Yeah, wasn't still a schoolboy, and at the time, if I'd said anything, both he and I could have lost our jobs. But hey, what I can tell you about the full-size 47s is there's a lot of space in the cab, and they're very comfortable, got a very soft sort of ride to them. I wonder if it will go the other way as well. I'm pleased with that. I haven't done a thing to it. It's just been pulled out of the box that it's lived in for the last 10 years. Let's see who made it. Well, it's a fairly modernish sort of thing. You know, my eyesight is getting bad. I can't actually read what that says. I'll turn it round that way. Made in Great Britain. Yeah, that was pleasing, wasn't it?